Hi everyone, it's Sophie again, back with another video with Jinxy Dragon. Heyo! We were going to be talking about cosplay today with questions that you guys have asked us. So we've got questions from Twitter and Instagram on both accounts, and we're going to see what we've got.
Alright, so I think we should start off with a question from my account first.
Oh, okay.
Just because it seems like a good opening question.
Very
so
nice.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. A lovely person has come to visit me today, so I'm very happy. How about you?
Yeah, I'm alright. Like, it's just an average day.
No, look at her face. If I pretend to be sad, she gets sad. Oh, you cute. You look precious. What was your first ever cosplay? We'll go with the first time you dressed up and the first cosplay. So my first time I dressed up was Namine from Kingdom of Hearts. And I spent 60 quid on a white dress. I can buy cosplays, full cosplays for that price for not, it's just no.
My first cosplay was not as expensive as
Yeah,
that. My first cosplay was Misty.
Yeah!
Like I used my own hair.
Yeah, I used my own hair.
I had like a yellow top from a charity shop. I already owned blue shorts and I bought red suspenders that were like a $5. So, and I just tied my hair up and done.
Yes. But first proper cosplay would probably be Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. The outfit is still pretty accurate. Like I used most of the outfit to this day, but my wig was curly.
Oh God, I remember your Tifa Lockhart.
Yeah.
Actually. At the con that we met, wasn't it?
No.
Brown.
Yes,
brown
I did.
wig.
Yes, it did. Yes, and because I didn't have money for a new wig, and I only had the curly one.
And then my proper one was Baby Doll from Sucker Punch.
Still never watched that film. That's something I need to watch with you at some point. Internal screaming.
It's one of my favourite films because it's got like everything that you want in a film, which is like crazy people, kind of murder, like there's like action, there's dragons in it, there's Nazis.
We'll watch it. I'll watch it with you. I'll watch it with you.
You won't love it as much as I will.
Tell you what, we'll watch it after this video. After you decided on a costume, where would you actually start in terms of making process? So how do you start? Like, you've seen the character on TV basically, or you've seen a character in a manga and you're like, that's me, that's happening. How do you start it?
Kind of like a beautiful mind. So I'll like draw out the entire thing. So I drew like my own version like of me. Me and this character like with my proportions, because a lot of the time anime characters are like really tall.
Yeah.
Really long legged, and I just don't have those assets. So I draw kind of like little stumpy stick figure me. How would I wear this? How would it look on me? And then I'll draw like lines coming off like the big picture. Like a mind map thing.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then those lines will point to like the most hideous geometric shapes where I'm trying to like mentally unfold a 3D thing.
Yeah.
And how would I build that?
See, mine's the same. But when I'm doing it, I don't really necessarily draw me in the outfit. I just draw an aspect of the cosplay. For example, I'm cosplaying Clara next from Pokemon Sword and Shield. In the process, when I was doing her shoes, I drew out how I was going to make the butterflies and the strips to go around my leg, and how I would paint the shoes. So I just drawed out them areas and then proceeded on with that bit. And now I'm going to make a bow, which I'm going to draw out next. So I always do it in sections, so it's not so overwhelming for me. Like if I complete a section, I can feel proud, and then I can move on to the next section. The hardest cosplay you've ever done. We're going to tackle this question in two areas. One, what is the most uncomfortable and hardest cosplay to wear that you've had? And two, what is the hardest cosplay you've ever had to make? Mine's quite an innocent answer, but mine's actually one of Jess's cosplays, and it's her Asuka latex suit.
Now, I own that thing.
The latex suits aren't as bad as I'm making it out to be right now, but the reason it was so bad for me is because she is 5'3" and I'm 5'5". Even though the height difference isn't that much, in a latex suit it means a lot, and it hurts.
I'm a small
and you're permanently kind of like in this position, and for pictures you have to go, okay, and then it's the reverse way, so you're like, your back's like pushing out, and you're just uncomfortable the entire time, and then sweat like piles up everywhere in every position, and you've just got to go for sweat to come out.
I remember at Anime Con, when you were wearing it, you were doing selfies normally, and when it got to the end of the day, because I didn't have my phone on me, you just had yours, like, we were like, oh, can we just do one selfie? And you're like,
you're just literally like, oh, snap it. And whenever I took it off, that was the best bit. Because I thought, oh, oh, at least it'll be real. No, it feels like you've been in the gym. It felt like I'd been to a gym workout.
You ate so much
I was
cheese.
I ate so much crap food because it was on the broad con that we went to too. So it's not like we could have gone home and eaten healthy.
God,
no,
it was hot as well.
It was hot. It was hot. It was
we were
completely worth it. Completely worth it. And I'm probably gonna borrow it again at some point. But
Oh, Ray.
Ow. Oh, Ray, yes. Ray is my girl.
Because I have Asker Mark too.
Yes, you do. Okay, what about you? What is the most uncomfortable? I know the answer to this already.
Do you now? I don't know how you would know the answer.
I wonder how. I already knew the answer last time we filmed this. Aranea.
Just because she's a death trap on legs. Like,
yeah, I was in charge of looking after her.
I was so happy
because everyone was scared of you.
Everyone was just like, oh, but it's so good, you should wear it again. I was like, no, I don't want to.
She literally said, I'd rather die. I remember her taking it off and turning to me being like, I'd actually rather die than put that on.
Yeah, like the shoes were really narrow and hard to balance on because you had to shave away half of the heel, so it had like this little like arc thing in it. And then the entire like top part of the armor was just warbler and it would just dig into you. And then like I had these clips at the back and they kept coming off, and my partner at the time was just like, oh, don't worry, I know what you can do if the clips keep coming off. You just super glue it. So when I tried to take the cosplay off at the end of the day, it was actually super glued to my skin.
I remember that!
I had to rip that off, and then it had like these huge spiky boys here. So if I went to go like itch my nose, like I had like risk of impaling me. Or, I mean, like it was good in the sense that nobody walked too close to me at con.
Yeah, and everyone was scared of her, so I had to deal with her.
And like the
which was fine, because she's not actually, everyone makes out that she's really scary, but she's not.
No. I am the softest of beings. I'm more likely to get
You're
annoyed
more likely
with
to
myself.
cry
than
get angry.
Or I get angry with myself, I don't get angry with others, unless you are being inconsiderate.
And next, hardest one to make. Uraraka, because I've made the boots fucking 4 times and I'm still not happy. I'm still not happy.
I think I've been
What is the shape?
2 of them?
You've witnessed 2 of them. The shape of them is wrong every time. What is that shape? It's just frustrates me so much. It's just, I'm going to remake them again because I'm not happy with them still. So this will be the 4th attempt at making them. But yeah, for me, like everything else.
Them at my house?
Yes.
It might bring me luck.
It might bring me luck, yeah. Every time I've like made any other cosplay, I felt like, yeah, okay, maybe not perfect, but I'm still happy with it. These boots, I've never been happy with them, ever.
Not even like a little bit.
Not even a little bit. I'm just like, they'll have to do that. It's the day of the con. They're gonna have to suffer and accept it. And I walk around and I see someone with better boots than me, and I'm like,
you walk around, do you?
Oh yeah. Sophie, if you remember, put the clip in now.
If I were walking around in the boots.
In the boots.
Or walking.
Walking.
It's kind of like me walking. Remember when I cosplayed Lilith?
Yeah.
And I had all that leg armor on. And I was just like, I was fine walking around the cop. That was totally fine. I was fine going downstairs. Also fine. Upstairs, I couldn't bend my knee enough. So I literally would have to be like one leg up and another leg up.
That's what I had to do up and downstairs in Uraraka, to be fair. Because I can't bend my knees.
Yeah, you're just like, well, I'm screwed.
Ah, stairs! My arch nemesis.
Damn you.
Damn you, stairs. What about you?
Hardest one to make was probably Astrid.
You like painted like
I have
everything
mad,
3 times.
I have mad trypophobia, but all I was seeing was like little dots fucking everywhere. So I made the chest plate 3 times for a start because I wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
Be proud of me, because like normally I'm like, that'll do, but this time I was like, that will not do, that is not good enough, you must remake. I made the gauntlets twice, I made the shoulder pads twice.
I remember that.
In 4 weeks, so I made the whole thing in 4 weeks whilst doing like duplicates as well, so.
And working full time.
Yeah, and working full time. It drove me like literally insane, and my partner took like the week off before like Scotland Comic Con, was just making everything, and I was just like, I've got work. I'm entering in the competition, I've got work.
Not fair!
And like he'd be using my stuff, and I'm like, when I get home, I'm like, no, this is me time. This is the me time where I'm making my shit. You get out of the way, you had all day. You go.
Leave!
I need to zone. And like the wig had so many wefts in it to make it like 2-toned, like Astrid's, instead of just like one blank like block color. Like it's got like a skirt bit, it's got hand stitched like leathery bits, like it's insane.
There's a lot of effort into that costume.
And then painting it. I remember I was painting it the night before, and Estelle and Ben were just like, can we have one? No. This is my competition cosplay.
None of you's gonna touch it.
They'd be like, oh, this looks good. Like I'm still, like the morning of the con, I'm still sticking on like how to attach it. Like luckily I've got so used to doing shit the morning of con.
Yeah.
That like the morning I was just like, oh yeah, you just glue that there, and I literally got all the attachments on all the bits because they were just like floating armor bits before, and then I was just like got the attachments and I was like, yeah, I'm happy with this. Walked out and I was just like, I look like a badass. I actually wore that cosplay 2 days in a row. And I don't do that at cons.
Yeah, you don't. She was so happy with it.
But I was so happy with it. And then I broke my foot and I couldn't wear it anymore. Aww. And it made me really sad. But
her leg is fixed.
My leg is fixed. So I can soon Astrid again. It's gonna be really happy.
Favorite cosplay? Very difficult question, actually. You'd think this would be easy, but it's not. I'm gonna go purely off enjoyment in a cosplay, and that would be Uraraka. I'm most known for her for a reason, because when I'm in that cosplay, I am that character and I have so much fun. Like, even though it's a painful cosplay to wear, it's so much fun. Like, I have a great time and I get some great photos back, and it's always fun. It's either that or, to be honest, either Bowsette, because for the same reason, I've only wore Bowsette once at a con, but I loved every moment of it. I loved walking around with my little tail, my little shell, and I knew that everyone was like, you're dressed like inappropriately, and I was like, I don't care! I am accurate to the source material!
That day I just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah, she did.
I broke my leg, remember me saying this a couple of moments ago.
She broke her leg, she did.
One of my favourite cosplays has got to be 02, because
that's
when I wear latex, I feel like a badass. Like, there's nothing that beats the feeling of like walking around in a latex suit like, yeah, I'm kinky. Yeah, it looks to a point, and because I'm one of the few people that actually cosplays 02 with the latex suit,
yeah,
and I've made like my gear and everything, and I made the boots, like painted them and everything, like I feel so confident in that character. Like I love the little horns that I have, like I'm
yeah, horns!
Horns, little red horns. Where did I get this idea from? No idea whatsoever. No. Yeah, I really love her as a character. Like I have a big like plushy fish.
She does.
And like the little one that I put in my mouth for some photos, and then I had like this huge one that comes with me, and I'm like, darling, slapping with a fish.
Yeah.
I just always have so much fun in it. And when I take the cosplay off, like sometimes when you take cosplay off and you're like, oh god, so glad to get that cosplay off. I'm like, in 02 it just feels even more amazing, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad to get that cosplay off. And I feel like I have deserved all the food that I'm about to eat.
That's true.
Because I've been wearing latex all day.
Yeah, because it does feel like you've been to the gym and you're like, do you know what? I've been to the gym today, even though you haven't, and I'm gonna eat all this shit. I'm eating that pizza right now.
I don't care.
You know you're not gonna.
I'm not wearing latex tomorrow. We good.
I know. I love that. I was like, what if you want to wear that tomorrow? I'm like, well, I'm not. If me eating this pizza, I'm not wearing it tomorrow.
I'll wear something like Astrid, which I can eat as much food as I want, and you can't tell because the chest plate is huge.
I need more cosplays like that. What got you both into cosplay? Seriously, like, what made it go from like a standard hobby to what it is for you now? For me, it's friendship, honestly, this is gonna be really sad. It's really corny, but before I got into cosplay, I had no friends. Like, I don't mean like no friends. I mean like I had one friend that I saw every other week, maybe if I was lucky. Little violin. But so I didn't have any friends, and then as soon as I got into cosplay, I'd made friends like within the first con I went to, like made friends, and I was like, I have plans with people, like there's things that are happening in my life that make me happy, which was weird for me because I was never really that happy until I started doing cosplay. So like, and for a long time, cosplay was my only answer to happiness. Like, I would be planning purely my whole existence around cosplay, because the only time I kind of felt fulfilled and happy was when I was in a con, so with my friends, and I was in an outfit. Every other time in my life was just time biding by before the cosplay happened. Now I finally kind of get into a more comfortable place where I'm like planning ahead of future for not just cosplay, other things, but for a long time it was just my existence to be happy. It was very much my key to happiness, and I love cosplay for that reason.
My thing is like equally kind of a bit sad. I was in a bad relationship, like a really bad relationship, and I wanted to leave the guy, and I thought, this is my chance. I'm gonna book a hotel at MTM October. I'm gonna like spend it on my own. I don't have any friends. Like, when I say I don't have any friends, I actually mean I had zero friends because it was that kind of relationship. He like stopped me talking to my family, stopped me talking out to my friends, kind of like hindered any of like my life kind of goals. I didn't really know what I wanted. I took this like little like break away. I finished it with him so he couldn't find me. And I had Baby Doll and I had Asna that me and my Nana had made together.
Oh yes, yeah.
And I took it to court and I was just like, he won't recognise me because he's never seen me wear these two things.
Yeah.
And I bought wigs while I was at the con because I didn't own any wigs.
Oh bless.
So I bought like this blonde wig and I bought this like ginger wig and I was just like, cool, that's my cosplay sorted. And I literally just went out and people were like, oh, you look really cool, like, what's your name? And then I like started hanging out with people, like met my first cosplay boyfriend. Yeah. Like, and I felt like completely just like welcomed and like excited to be in a community when I had like
the same interests as you as well.
Like, I'd be like, oh, I watched this anime, and they'd be like, oh, we know this one and this one, and you should watch this one, and then like you'd make online friends.
Really
and kept
surreal.
Talking.
It's really surreal to come from a place where no one liked the same things as you into a place where everyone does. Yeah. Like, I was very much I was the kind of girl that looked normal. Like, I looked like, by normal I mean like look like the type of girl that would go out partying, the type of girl that would be into that kind of thing, whereas I wasn't. I was a gamer and I watched anime and I read manga, and I remember everyone's impression of me would always be like, that's that weird girl, because that was the stigma that was put around me because I was different in that sense. And then
like me, you went, yeah, you know what? I am that weird girl, and I'm gonna hang out with all these other weird
people.
hang
out with all the weird people.
We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. So it's one of them. It's like, it's not a negative thing. It's just it's surreal to go into an environment with people that have the same interests as you. Yeah, that you genuinely it's so overwhelming. Like, you can never capture the same experience again, and which I believe is because I've never captured the same excitement again in my life as to when I went to my first convention. No. Nothing will ever top it in that sense. But I love conventions, don't get me wrong, but there's the initial convention. When we met. Oh yeah, when we met, that's the same, of course, obviously, that's important. That was very good.
That was a very iconic, like,
that was a
proper meeting.
It was.
It's like, I basically talked to you for like 2 minutes.
You talked to me for 2 seconds when you
previously
you were in your Absol cosplay and I was in Tifa, and you were like, oh, I'm doing Cloud tomorrow, are you doing a Tifa tomorrow? And I was like, no, I'm doing Aerith though. And you're like, cool, I'll keep an eye out for you. And then I just remember hearing someone scream Aerith from the other end of the con, and I'd been like,
across campus. I ran through trees, down a hill.
Like, it was funny.
I jumped down into the center.
Because we already knew we were gonna get on, because my instant response was Cloud, and you're like, yes, she gets it. I just looked like a nut job. Yeah, because I just ran at her shouting Cloud, and everyone else was just like, oh fuck yeah, shit.
Do they know each other?
No, we had no idea who each other. And we did a whole photo shoot.
But then I'm so glad that we eventually were like, whilst doing the shoot, we both went, yeah, but we don't actually ship this, we ship.
Yeah! Like, we're just doing
and then we were just like, you're my soulmate.
Yeah, we were just doing it for the pictures, because that's what cosplayers do, believe it or not. Well, cosplay ships even if we don't believe in them.
Alright, so the next question is, if you had to date an anime character, who would it be?
Metal Bat for One Punch Man. Easy. There's a reason I've cosplayed him. But also in the world that I would be the same age as him, because that's weird otherwise. Like, like, there's so many characters within anime that like, and if I was going to be with them, I would have to be the same age as them.
Questionable ages.
Exactly. So yeah, that character, but I would be the same age. Otherwise, nobody.
And with mine, that's really tricky because like,
could be a girl or a boy. We don't know.
Well, we probably do know.
There's a girl in it.
It's a girl. Yeah. Because I have more waifus than husbandos. Like,
she does.
Waifus are better.
It's fair.
In my opinion.
I think you guys get more choice.
Yeah, we get nicer choice. Like,
yeah.
There's like a bigger variety of waifus, whereas the men are quite like siloed. That's why Metal Bat is a good choice, because he's not like an archetype.
No, he's very much he's supposed to be like the stereotypical gangster type character.
Like an anti-archetype.
Yeah, but he's hilarious, and I think he's funny, and I think it'd be entertaining as hell to date him.
So I think mine would be 02.
Yeah, of course it is. Well, what else would it be?
Because she's sassy, she's demonic, like I clearly am into like horns.
Yes. And we're just gonna do one more question. question, and we're going to call it a day. What are your plans for 2020 cosplayer-wise? Well, as fickle beings as we are, cosplayers tend to start things and never finish them. So we probably have 100 plans, but what we're going to do is run down the ones that we're most likely going to do, like the ones that we probably will finish them.
60%.
Like we've probably already put money on time and investment into them already, so they're probably going to happen.
Still doesn't always mean that happens.
Doesn't. I've got half-sack cosplays all over the place. But for me, I will be doing Galarian Ponyta, which will be shiny form with...
I'm going to be doing Galarian Rapidash. Yes. I'm going to be white. Yes. I'm going to be in pastel.
She's going to join us. And then we'll have Emberwolf Cosplay, who I'll put a link here. We'll be doing the standard Galarian Ponyta. So we're going to do a little herd. I'm also doing a Frostmoth cosplay from Pokemon, as you can see a theme running. And the new Pokemon trainer, Clara, from the new DLC that's just been released for Sword and Shield. I've already made 90% of my cosplay, so it is going to happen. It's probably going to happen in the next 2 weeks.
Second would be at that point.
Oh, yes!
Because I'm going to be doing Pokemon Sword. Even though I had Shield, this is why it took me so long to get on the Bee hype.
Yes.
I had Shield, and then I saw Bee, and I was just like...
It's literally your aesthetic, though.
It's just like, oh, badass girl. And like, because you did Frostmoth, I am doing an Assassin Vaporeon.
Oh my god, I forgot you were doing Assassin Vaporeon. Yes, very true. I will be doing a latex adult version of Uraraka, along with...
I'm going to be doing a latex female Deku.
Along with, again, Emberwolf, who will be doing the latex Bakugo edition.
Hello.
Hello. And I will also be doing Nezuko from Demon Slayer in both standard and demon form. I'll also be doing Daki from Demon Slayer. Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist I've already started and done, but
I hopefully will be doing Envy, because Envy's not that.
Yes, she wants to do Envy with me anyway, but I do need to do a few adjustments to my cosplay.
Like, I literally just got to get some black crop top and shorts and I'm done, and then like a wig is the crazy bit, but I'm okay with wigs. I can just sit there and
exactly. We'll be doing Monica. I've got the cosplay, I just need to make a boom.
Do Yuri.
Do Yuri so we can do TikToks together.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
I love that.
So they're my current plans as of this video. They may change, they may not all happen, but yes. Is there any plans that you've not mentioned yet that you wanna?
Catra.
Oh yes, you're gonna do Catra.
I am gonna do Catra. I kind of like the way, like I was really inspired by the way Kinpatsu did her wig, so I'm gonna make myself a furry wig. So like instead of using weft, she used like cones of fur and sewed it all to a
such a good
cap.
idea.
I love the character as well, like to death. Like she's such a vibe for me. I'm gonna be doing Blood Moon Ari.
Oh,
so
yes!
that I can actually use my Ninetales harness again.
Insert picture here of her in a Ninetales outfit.
Because basically Ari's Ninetales, so
yes, that's true.
and it's because I've got like a lot of like my own freedom with it because it don't exist, the skin doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So like if bits don't get finished, then I'm less likely to be pressured. And then the last one, which we committed to this weekend.
Oh, we did! Now this is going to be a good reminder for us in this video.
Pressure us.
Yeah, you know, honestly, send us messages about this cosplay. If you think that you guys want to see it as well, like, we need to be reminded. But we made this plan literally today. But we want to do Spyro
and Sparks.
But
I'm going to do Spyro, she's going to do Sparks.
The idea behind it is that she's going to do an armoured Spyro and I'm going to do basically like a mage version of Spark. So I want to have a staff.
I want to kind of do like a fighter type.
Yeah.
So that I've got a little bit more movement.
I want to be like a support healer because that's kind of what they are, and I want to have a bag of gems on my side pouch. Like I want to look a bit Tinkerbelly.
Like I'm gonna be able to give you all of the gems.
Yes, you
are.
are.
Just make loads of gems.
She does. But that's like one of the plans that we've come with this weekend, and again, that's one that we're gonna have complete free creativity with.
Which I'm really looking forward to. Like I've been wanting to cosplay Spyro for ages.
I think we've been talking about doing both doing Spyro.
Yeah.
Like
what, Spyro and Cinder. We've
talked about Cinder, and do you know what? I'm quite happy to do a little fairy, especially I get to borrow certain ones' wings.
Yeah, my beautiful fairy wings.
The best wings.
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty. But yes, well, I think we got a few questions about having tips about making cosplay and wig styling, which will come in the future because I plan to have Jinxy Dragon in more videos. This was just a bit of fun for us and to get her used to being on the YouTube platform.
Yes. And also like just, you know, because we're gonna be hanging out a lot more.
Yeah.
Because I've realised that Sophie is one of my closest friends.
I am technically the closest one to her.
2 hours away, but
2 hours away, but that's still
closer.
quite closer than a lot of people. So We're gonna be doing more videos together, and you'll be able to ask us questions about wigs, about, I wanna do a video about wefting, which I'm gonna need Jinxy Dragon for because she is the wefting queen. So please look forward to that. And I wanna thank you all today for taking the time to sit and watch this video.
Yes.
Like, we really appreciate it. And if you've got any further questions or just comments in general, please don't be afraid to leave them down below. Please follow, please subscribe, please do all the lovely things that makes me go up in the, you know, searches and the algorithm, because that helps so much. I'm going to put links into Jinxy Dragon social media, so please check us both out on all our platforms, and I thank you again. And now we're going to spend the last 20 seconds dancing with our plushies to the really cute music that isn't playing yet, but it will be at this time.
We don't know the
We don't know the music.
But we will.
And thank you for watching. Bye!